and welcome back. Let's begin. Chapter 4. No Place Like Home. First comes love, then comes marriage, now comes babies.
It's your turn. Cram, wake up.
Pizza flavor jelly beans.
I'm asleep. So asleep.
Stay asleep, love. I'll check on the twins.
But does this room look familiar? It's Gran's bedroom from the modern day. That's pretty cool. Be careful. And here's the star of the show. Hello, Alexander.
What do you want me to do? What can I get you? Where's that pamphlet? Does your mind need stimulation? Are you hungry? Oh, you smell like a circus. We should never have switched you over to Snoop Milk formula.
And that sound is Ducky whining about I never want to have kids myself. I don't want to deal with that sound for the first 2-3 years of my life.
Cloth diapers. Every father's dream. She's so precious when she sleeps. I'll let her sleep. She's earned it.
Yeah.
You sleep, dear. I'm doing just fine. Really. I never knew you snore.
Here you go, little buddy.
All right. I can do this. Are you sure you're not awake, Valenice?
Need to get used to this.
You're right. I got this. Oh, we had to go with the cloth diapers. All clean. How's it feel, bud?
Aww.
Oh, really?
Aww. Now, you might be wondering, why exactly do Graham and Valenice have their babies in here, in their bedroom, and not in their proper nursery? I kind of have a theory about that. My theory is that when the twins were born, they decided, you know what? We're going to make sure that our children grow up knowing us and loving us rather than just knowing us from afar because we're royalty. Well, thusly, we're going to keep them as close as we possibly can.
Not your style?
I'm not sure what that music box theme is. But hang on.
So precious. Oh, dang.
But if you listen closely to this, it's actually an extended version that you can find like somewhere in the files of that. And that little mobile theme for Alexander specifically, that's Jalo's theme from King Quest 6. And I think that's adorable, and I think that's a brilliant thing to do for a baby mobile. This one, I'm not sure though.
You'll grow to love this music.
Like, I heard the extended version of that too, but I don't remember which scene that is. Anyway, what do you want, Rosella?
Oh, I know that look. That's a hungry face. I used to see it on Chester all the time. Organic snoot milk formula. Their palates can taste the difference, I'm told.
I guess they don't like cow's milk or goat's milk or mommy's milk, I guess. Or maybe they just don't take to it well, or maybe they do like it better.
This bottle's pretty cold.
Yeah, maybe we should warm this up a little bit. Also, this is so cute. Acorn loved these kids, I can tell. Also, I think it's a very, very nice touch. The fact that both the babies have different cries, even though their models are the same, just different colors.
It could be warmer.
Like, they didn't have to do that. They could just repeat the cry, but no, they didn't. They have different sound effects. I think it's a very nice touch.
Down the hatch. There we go. Just right. All right, time for a burping.
There we go, sweetheart.
Of course. I can't wait till you're older, and we'll shoot our bows and go on adventures, and we will all sleep through the night. Twins are great, they said. Fun barrel of laughs, they said. Well, they never tried putting twins to sleep. Okay, Prince, I have an idea.
There we go. You wanna rock. See?
I may be king, but you are my prince. If life gets too puzzling, I'll give you the hints. Your quest has begun, my kingdom you'll run. I'll love you forever, my son. You are my arrow, I am your bow. Guiding your shot on the journeys we'll go. We'll make lots of puns, no puzzles undone. I'll love you forever, my son. You're the treasure on my map, the feather in my cap. And when my beard grows grayer and frail, you'll tell my tale. If you sleep soundly and try not to wake, tomorrow I'll whip up a stack of pancakes. Choco chips by the ton. We'll have so much fun. I'll love you forever, my son.
That king can sing. I love it.
Oi, do I have something in my teeth?
Why? Got a hot date?
I might. I haven't asked her yet.
Is this about Royal Guard number 3 again? Don't bother. I asked her out this morning and she said I wasn't her type.
Perhaps she's after a more muscular build.
Like yourself. Please, you look like a walking circus tent.
Ooh.
At least I don't dress like an upside-down lollipop.
Your necklace is banal and trite.
Your necklace is banal and trite.
Gentlemen,
Well, you
please.
look like a trash can that swallowed a clown.
Oh,
I'd say you should be guarding a bridge, but that's offensive to the other trolls.
wow.
I can hear every word, you know. I'm only only 6 feet away.
Zods. I thought she was Royal Guard number 4.
Still heard that.
They do know they're both dressed in the exact same getup, right? Last year's model.
Not everyone can keep up with the latest fashion trends like us, Larry.
Up top.
Boom! Did you hear that?
Hear what? Halt immediately!
Oh, that looked
Back
painful.
away, intruder. This is your last...
Distress!
That's far enough.
Move aside, bucketheads. Sheathe your swords, or die by them.
Never!
Not ever.
Then, take your move.
Lock in. Attack!
Larry!
Larry? Come on, Larry!
Monster.
Stay out of there! Come back and fight me, you coward! Larry!
Raising these children will be our greatest adventure yet. I can't wait. Sweet dreams, love. Get the babies!
I wouldn't make any sudden moves if I was you.
Manny?
No. Only my friends call me that. You can address me by my full name, Mananan.
What happened to you?
Let's just say my mind outgrew my body.
What do you want with me?
Oh, Graham. Why is it always about you?
Stay away from them!
Shh. You wouldn't want to wake them. Not when they're sleeping so soundly. Hey there, little guy. You look like you could use a friend. Yuck. You're the spitting image of your father. We can't be having that.
Don't you hurt him.
What do you want? I'll do anything.
What I want is for your family to feel the pain you humans brought on me. To know what it's like to be raised in a world that rejected you. And your child, this baby, this, what's his name?
Alexander.
No, that just won't do. It's too regal and uninspired. How about Gwydion? Sounds more like a slave name, doesn't it?
If you want the crown, take it. Just leave our babies alone.
Don't fool yourself. I could snap my fingers right now and drop all of you dead. But what fun would that be? It certainly wouldn't be very kingly of me. No, earn that crown you stole from me, Graham, by proving that I'm better than you. And perhaps with a more thoughtful father, this child could help inspire change.
No, you can't.
Don't worry. We'll be back one day to claim his birthright. And after our little Gwydion inherits the throne, he will better serve the needs of Daventry. For all species.
It won't work. I'll find you.
Just try.
No. No!
We gathered a search party immediately. No one in Daventry would rest until Alexander was found.
Alexander! Alexander!
So, as tragic and cruel as that whole scene was, I kind of like that change in this timeline. I kind of like the idea of Manny making this more personal in this timeline. Because in the classic timeline, yes, he still stole Alexander, but he did so while they were, say, for example, asleep, or they weren't in the room. Like, they didn't know who kidnapped Alexander. They just blinked and suddenly Alexander was gone. They didn't know that he had been stolen by Manana until after Alexander came home, all grown up, and explained it to him. But this makes it so much more personal for Graham, and it fits their rivalry. It fits their clashing. Of course, he would make it more personal. Of course, he would personally cut to the heart of it all.
Birds, get the message out. The prince has been kidnapped. Son! Can you hear my voice?
Of course, he would taunt Graham when he did this. You know?
Have you seen the prince? Where have you taken my son?
And of course, Graham would take it very, very hard. Especially when, well...
Alexander! Alexander!
he's his heir.
Alexander!
Any sign?
The first 24 hours are the most critical. We need to search everywhere. Contact everyone. The trolls, the Goblin King. Message V. Have her search in the east.
Yes, absolutely. If she would respond to my letters.
What?
Oh, never mind. We'll work that out later.
I won't sleep until Alexander is back in our arms.
I'll reach out to Queen Madeline. Her squells can cover ground quickly.
Good plan.
We looked up every tree and down every goblin hole, hoping for a sign or clue from our son.
Dearest, I hope you have a lantern with you. Or at least there's some sort of light in there. I don't think going to the Wetzel Wolf Cave is wise. They're not all going to be friendly, honey. But then again, you did have to go through here in order to end up here, so I guess technically it's fine. If you romanced V instead, you would say that she would contact the Hufflepuffs and see whether or not they have any spells to potentially track him. And of course, Graham would advise her to reach out to Niece instead, of course. And she would respond still with that strange response. Yes, of course. She would respond to my letters. Which is rather odd if you think about it. The fact that they were so close as sisters, that she's not keeping in contact with her.
Son? Are you down there?
Like perhaps these are goblin holes then.
Goblins? You better not have him down there, for your sake.
And actually, I find it rather interesting the fact that he says to contact the Goblin King. And the trolls, but mostly the Goblin King. Because I wouldn't think, say for example, in a Brave run, can't go back there by the way, I wouldn't think in a Brave run that he would want to talk to Graham. Considering the fact that in that ending, in the Brave ending of that, like Graham uppercuts him. He punches him in the face in order to get his key. Like at least the wisdom and compassion run Graham, I could totally understand saying that, but not a Brave run, but not a Brave Graham. Compassion is what we saw, where he just gives you the key. And my second favorite ending of chapter 2, the wisdom ending, has Graham take a bow and then stealthily backflip behind the Goblin King, and then steal his key. The Goblin King is surprised, but he seems pretty chill about that. But a Brave run where he gets punched in the face in order to get his key, I'm honestly not sure why in the world he would want to associate with Graham. Unless there were negotiations past that. And they were, I guess, in this situation.
I'm coming down there!
I tore through that bedroom looking for any sign of my son.
And I also kind of like this. I kind of like seeing Graham struggle with this. I like seeing Graham struggle in general, actually. It makes him less stoic. I like seeing his emotions on full display here. See that desperation. And it's not unfounded either. Because if I recall correctly, King Quest 3 also kind of had this too. If you talk to Rosella at the end, she mentioned that he never truly stopped looking for you. For Alex. At least if I remember that correctly. I could very well be misremembering though. But I'm fairly certain that's what Rosella says.
And then I found a small sliver of hope.
And he's taunting us.
I will never stop looking.
And we didn't. For 18 years, I never gave up hope.
Oh, that's a lot of paperwork.
It's time, dear. We've done all we can. Daventry needs you to get back to work.
I'm not sure if I remember how.
Oh.
Come on, Dad. I'll help.
Rosella had grown into a beautiful young lady. She was the perfect daughter, but it was hard for me to focus on anything knowing my family was incomplete.
Mm-hmm.
The Affordable Custard Initiative, really? That's the important paperwork crucial to Daventry's future? I'd rather be out searching for my son.
Come now, dear. A spoonful of custard is the only joy some people get in this life.
We have to break out of this funk. What about a vacation? The holiday's coming, and I've always wanted to visit the place where you met Mom.
We have to get through all this paperwork first.
Do you want me to whip up some chocolate chip pancakes?
That does sound good, actually. Perhaps for dinner.
Oh, I know. Staring contest. Those always cheer me up.
Oh, I don't know.
What's the matter? Afraid you might lose your undefeated record?
Ooh.
No, it's just...
Too late. Daventry Decree P33P3R5 states that no one can deny a staring contest when challenged by the royal family.
I knew that decree would backfire.
Yes, why would you make that?
You're pretty brave, challenging your father to a staring contest.
Oh, is that a smirk?
Nope, I just have a smirky mouth.
Has anyone seen my keys? Staring contest! Woo!
This beard covers all smiles. You will never win.
think that's cheating too, Graham. Don't do
I
that.
told you. They call me Pockets too.
It's a
Aww.
family name.
Oh, are your eyes getting heavy?
No. No. But kinda. Not funny.
Okay, my eyes are really starting to hurt.
Thinking on funny thoughts. Sardine smoothies. Frog Dog Fridays. Wolfie's itchy back.
Focus, Graham. You're slipping.
You are not concentrating.
Tickle fight.
Oh, cheater! Cheaters, both of you!
Oh!
Alexander?
Actually, my name is Gwydion.
Hmm. Ooh, that's a lot of letters.
Oh, just right from the heart, dear.
I'm just having trouble seeing the point of all this. The words aren't coming.
Oh, Graham. Since when have you had trouble finding words? Perhaps some popcorn-flavored jelly beans would help spark your imagination?
Sorry, love, but I just don't have much of an appetite, not even for popcorn-flavored jelly beans.
It was worth a shot.
Come on, let's bust out of here. Would you rather be on an adventure? We could take that trip to Kalima we've been talking about.
That does sound lovely, but every moment with you is all the adventure I could ever hope for.
Aww.
It's best to take care of these things now. The doctors were pretty clear about that. It's time we tell the children.
All right.
You called for me?
Yes. Your grandfather and I have something we would like to tell you.
You should probably take a seat. Bartholomew, hold on, let me gather my thoughts. You know that I have had many great and fulfilling adventures. But there comes a time in every king's life when he must... There comes a time when every king must hand over his tasks to a worthy successor. And that's why I'm giving you the very important job of filing this letter with the official court of amendments to addendums. I need some changes enacted immediately.
Was that all?
Yes, the changes outlined in the letter are critical to the well-being of Daventry.
Yeah, I got it.
Sorry.
And which addendum should this be filed under?
Why, the number is on the front, of course. Addendum 48677.
That addendum
I see.
again.
Farewell, Grandpa. I do hope you feel better.
Hey! Gar... Why haven't you been talking to me? What did I do?
Or something. Exactly that means, doesn't it?
Have a seat. Your grandma and I have something to tell you.
Not even sure a story could cheer me up.
What's the matter, sweetheart?
It's Gart. He hasn't said one word to me for 3 days. He lost in our game of wits, but I don't think that's what's bothering him. He's just been so cold and distant lately.
I'm sure whatever it is will pass. The bonds of a strong family like ours are not easily broken.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, that does remind me of a story, one I have not thought about in a while. And interestingly enough...
Go ahead.
Interestingly enough, it's about your father. We were in the middle of a very cold winter, and Alexander was having a hard time adjusting to the life of a royal. So we decided the best thing for everybody was to take a family vacation to Avalon.
Oh, the spot where you fell in love with Grandma.
Yes, and the weather was much sunnier there this time of year. It would be a great opportunity to get to know my son.
Yeah.
I had 1,000 questions about how he escaped Manannan, but I didn't want to bombard him all at once.
So, son, I thought perhaps we'd make a little detour so I could share one of my favorite spots.
Sounds good to me. I do have one tiny request, though.
Anything for my Alexander.
Yeah, it's, it's that name.
You don't want to be called Gwydion, do you?
Oh, no. It's just, I figured since I have to learn a new name anyway, why not pick something with a little more spark in it? You know, something with a little mystery? Something like, I don't know, Caduceus the Magnificent! Yeah, I always loved that name.
You actually want to be called Caduceus?
I mean, it's just a thought. More like a dream.
Well, it's not a very princely name, but we can talk about it.
Really?
Now, what to show you first?
Caduceus the Magnificent is a very princely name. It means healer. How is that a bad thing? Now, granted, Alexander, I think, is better. Alexander means protector of men, so... But, like, Caduceus isn't a bad name.
Seems like there's a lot of silliness in Daventry. Manannan ran a pretty serious operation, but people respected him.
People can respect silly.
Indeed they can. If they can respect Graham, they can do this. Also, Kingsland look wonderful. No.
Ready to see more, or am I overwhelming you?
I managed to escape an evil wizard's mansion. I think I can handle a few tchotchkes.
Touché. Are you excited for our adventure?
Don't I look excited? Sorry. I'm kind of working on my excited face.
So, a bit of a controversy about this chapter that makes people not really like this chapter a lot is the dynamic between Alexander and Graham. When Alexander appears in this chapter, people expect him to act a lot like how he acts in 6. Because King's Quest 6 is really the only game that actually gives him a personality. Beyond just the basics that we see in King's Quest 3. And the idea of Alexander not acting like how he is in 6 is heinous to a lot of people in this fandom. I don't necessarily understand why, because, well, he acts more like an actual teenager would. He's written more so like an actual teenager would. And someone who goes through trauma like that probably would be a little abrasive, probably would be a little bit bratty, probably wouldn't have the best in terms of manners. Or tact. But at the same time, people rag on Graham in this chapter, as we will see soon later on, but he's justified too. But we'll see. I'll get into this later on, hopefully.
This is my Wetzel Wolf patch.
Zounds! When do I get a patch?
Oh, you really are my son. And this is a small sampling of my collected treasures over the years. The magic chest has provided our kingdom with many riches. The magic shield has protected Daventry for years. And these beautiful gems... Well, the gems were really just for bonus points. I like looking at them. They're purty.
They are purty. And this is kind of what I talked about way earlier when I mentioned like it's really only the magic mirror that really is of any importance in Daventry here. To the point that the story of how he got the magic shield and how he got the magic chest really aren't gone over because those aren't really as important to Graham's stories. It makes sense. But it is kind of weird to have them just be displayed out here. And if it wasn't for the next chapter, I would assume that this like he got forewarning to whoever patrols King Glen, told him, "Hey, I'm going to be patrolling Daventry and showing him around, and showing Alexander around. Do you mind taking out the magic shield and the magic chest from the armory and the treasury and just putting them up like a nice little display so I can show it off? Okay, thanks." When for the chapter to come after this, I would assume that was happening. That or the replicas. Maybe they are. But then, considering what happens in the next chapter, does make me wonder. Oh, and also, you would not have that Red the Wolf patch if you failed Maya's side quest back in chapter 1. This is the culmination of a lot of things that you did in previous chapters. This is the chapter where things are finally locked in.
Check it out. The trophy that won me the knighthood.
Very nice. Why is there a twisty dagger on the top of it?
Fortune favors the bold.
And that's the one reaction that Graham has to the chapter 1 ending item. And that he isn't just moving on. Nick seemed quite proud of that. I kind of like that. And would you look at that beautiful statue? I believe originally this was going to be like a big old statue garden, and King Edward's statue was going to be here too. But they probably cut that out, I believe, because it turned out that like King Edward's statue was like a flat texture, and this isn't, I think. I'm not entirely 100% sure about that one. But I do know that Graham was going to bring up Edward here.
King Graham the Compassionate, huh?
One day, you will have a statue of your own, right next to mine.
I'm not sure that Alexander the Compassionate suits me.
Well, who else will carry on the family legacy? Come on. King Caduceus has a nice ring to it.
Yeah, it does, actually.
Sharing a bit about my legacy with Alexander and showing him my treasures, we headed into town to grab some supplies for our trip.
There's that thing about legacy again. This is the King's 5 Serenia Town theme. Done beautifully. Very fitting for a Christmassy type area.
I got to see the town tree mature right before my eyes. A luxury I wished I had with my son.
Ooh, holly over the door. I forget what that means. I think it might be luck?
Amaya's shop was closed for the winter. Perhaps she went with Whisper on a snow retreat.
Oh, really? She's on a date with her boyfriend. How cute.
Which shop do you need supplies from?
Confession, supplies are secondary. I just wanted to introduce you to my friends.
Well, which door are we headed in?
I personally always theorized that Graham Mackey did have the opportunity to go in all 3 shops here instead of just cutting us off, because that's clearly a mechanical thing and not like a narrative thing. Because there is going to be a scene that only makes sense if you manage to go to all three shops, or at least one of them. Also, I have no idea who lives in this house. We never do find out. And only shows up, I believe either in this chapter or in the previous chapter. So it must have been around the time that Graham was becoming king and making sure Daventry was prosperous, right?
Acorn had moved into the Hobblepot shop. Don't know where he was. Probably off sledding with some squirrels.
Well, Maya's off on a snow retreat. Acorn's off sledding with some squirrels, understandable. Keeping with my theory, I theorized that Graham always manages to catch them right before they're about to go do that. Like, if we didn't favor the Fays over here, they instead would be up in Serenia, ironically enough, given the music playing, visiting their son, Taylor, who is now fully grown up and moved out. Anyway, this is one of the best scenes in this whole chapter. I really like this scene. It's so nice and cozy. Hey!
King Graham. Oh, it's been ages.
Oh, and who's this handsome cinnamon roll? You never told me you had a brother.
Wenty, Bramble. This is Alexander, my son.
The prince! He's returned?
Oh, I can hardly contain my emotions. Welcome back to Daventry, Your Highness.
Thanks.
Oh, he wants to give you a hug. It's kind of his thing.
Sorry, I'm not familiar.
Oh, well then. Allow me to extend an invite to the purest form of love and compassion two friends can share. A handshake from the heart, if you will. It's easy. Just nuzzle over here and squeeze.
I'm good. Thank you.
Aww.
I respect your boundaries and accept that while hugs bring me the utmost joy, not everyone needs to be hugged every day, every hour, every second.
I appreciate that.
I remember what the counselor said, Sugarbum. Save that hug for Taylor.
Hugs have a shelf life.
How is your little tack?
Little? Oh, he's a full-grown man now. Moved to Serenia and started a garment business, he did.
Against his father's wishes, mind you. Bramble and I have no one to take over the bakery now.
Oh, like you'd ever retire anyway. Even as a ripe raisin, you'll still be kneading dough.
Ha!
That's exactly what I'm afraid of. Can you blame a dad for wanting his son to carry the torch?
I certainly can't.
Alrighty, boys. Here's
Gee,
the
I
order
wonder
for
there's a
your
parallel here.
Half your usual order?
Excuse me?
This body can't handle sweets the way it used to. Seriously, if I even look at a milkshake, my thighs will jiggle for a week. But Alexander, you are in for a real treat.
Now, what's your favorite pie, dearie? Let's make sure it's in the batch.
Oh, yes. My favorite pie. I like them all, really. So splendid. All the pies are.
Oh, come now, Alexander. Everyone's got a favorite. I've got 3.
Let's see, powdered fishbone pie. Is that one?
Powdered fishbone pie. Is that even real?
Probably.
Don't tell me you don't know what a pie is either.
Well, of course I know what a pie is. I've just never eaten one before. Manana never served sweets.
Monster.
Exactly.
I wouldn't mind trying one.
Let's not make this a big deal, Wenty. There you go, son. Try a slice of cheesy cherry pear.
Oh, wow. That was actually pretty,
Miraculous, astonishing, divinely delectable. Was it cherry sweet? Do we make a great pear? Or did your pies deceive you? Too cheesy or Gouda enough? Was it a winner, or should we bury it? I can only hope you love it as much as we do.
Yes to all of those things. Quite tasty.
Here, take another slice. I'd recommend enjoying this one with a mug of our hot chocolate butter. There's a thermos full of it out front.
Ooh.
Thank you. It was very nice meeting you both.
Oh, the pleasure is all ours, sweet berry.
You can handle that, Graham? Yeah, there's our boy.
Your Majesty, can I offer you some free advice?
Always.
Treasure that boy. Thank the shining stars every day that he's back. Need him with unconditional love. Mix in some encouragement and support. And when it comes time for him to rise, give him the space to grow.
Thank you, Bramble. That was a gift.
We, actually have another gift for you. A surprise we've been saving for a while.
Oh?
Your Highness, we wanted to tell you that you've done such a great job as a compassionate leader. And you have turned this kingdom around for the better.
Thank you.
Love can be felt in every inch of Daventry, and it's all thanks to King Graham the Compassionate.
And to celebrate all your accomplishments, we wanted you to have this.
Your grandmother's secret starshroom pie recipe?
No one outside our family knows that recipe. A fact that will remain true now that you have it.
I will hang this amongst my most precious treasures.
You keep doing you, kid.
Now get along. You wouldn't want to keep your boy out in the cold.
Goodbye, Bramble and Wenty. Thanks for all the guidance.
And on that very heartwarming note, I think I'm going to end things off for today. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you again soon. Next time, let's go on vacation, shall we?